ground beef, potatoes, and bacon. A perfect combination. For my recipe, I'm going to need 3.5 ounces of bacon, which will add a smoky and irresistible flavor. I cut it into small pieces so it fries evenly and gets crispier. I already fried the bacon well, leaving each piece perfectly done. Now I'm going to remove all the bacon, draining off the excess grease. In the same skillet and using the base, I add 3.5 ounces of ground beef to absorb the flavor left in the pan. Let's fry this ground beef as well. Here I remove the beef and place it in a bowl to set aside. In the same skillet, I add 3 chopped garlic cloves and 1 finely chopped onion. To sauté and add aroma to the dish, I turn the heat back on. We're going to sauté the garlic and onion until they are nicely golden and tender. I always like to sauté them well, so they release all their flavor. Now I add 3 medium diced potatoes and 1 cup of beef broth to enhance the flavor. Mix everything well, making sure the potatoes are well coated. Now I add the bacon, the reserved ground beef, and 1 cup of milk. Add 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Now mix everything well so the meat blends evenly with the bacon and seasonings. This seasoning makes the dish extremely flavorful. It really turns out delicious. It's a great tip for a quick, practical, and tasty dinner. Ideal for those days when we want something special without much effort. Now that I've added all the ingredients, let's mix a bit more to make sure everything is well combined. Mix thoroughly so the flavors come together completely. The milk is already starting to make the dish incredibly creamy. I always like adding milk in these types of recipes. Here I have 7 ounces of shredded cheese, but if you prefer, you can cut it into cubes too. Stir well so the cheese melts completely and blends with the beef and potatoes, creating an irresistible creaminess. I'm using 7 ounces, but you can add more if you prefer, especially if the sauce is too thick. The broth that forms gives the recipe body, but if you want it lighter, you can add more milk or a little water. Though I recommend using milk to maintain that creamy texture, that way we get a velvety result. Our recipe turned out just like this, with a delicious texture. I'm taking out the spoon, turning off the heat, and it's ready to serve. Grab your plate and get ready to enjoy. Just look how delicious this looks. It's amazing, a dish to please everyone. Serve a generous portion so everyone can enjoy. I'm bringing it here to show you, and just look how irresistible it is. Finally, I'm going to add some fresh parsley because I like to put it at the end to keep it fresh. And now comes the best part, time to eat.